All right, week 5, house call with Jerry and Cherry, brought to you, as always, by DraftKings. NFL fans, what's your favorite touchdown? There's over 100 years of TDs to pick from. For me, it's the next one. Because with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, every touchdown could bring you closer to cashing in. DraftKings Sportsbook delivers the unmatched intensity of the NFL right to your fingertips. From first touchdown scorer to anytime TD props or the thrill of live in-game betting, every snap is loaded with opportunity. Here's the best part. Bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you'll get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code HOUSE. We have our second guest of the year this year after Hank had a great 4-week run.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome on T-Bob, a resident new guy here at Barstool.
Yep.
As everyone knows, I've always been nice to the new guys. Welcome them with open arms, T-Bob. So I never tried to squeeze anybody out. You're my guy. Very interesting situation that you're a Saints fan, and I feel bad talking a little shit.
Talk shit. You can't.
Well,
hurt me.
no, in the sense that it's you got the Giants. This was the one win you thought the Giants would have. The line screams Saints. But I guess the question I'm at with you guys, or where you're at right now, as a Saint fan, you obviously root for your team, but is it almost a blessing in disguise that your team's so bad you obviously don't want to win? Each week you start just rooting for different things. You pick up teams along the way, oh, that's fun to think. Or you could just fire away on touchdowns. It's a little bit less of I'm going to watch the Saints game, but I don't have to emotionally invest and live and die on
There's no
every
emotional
play.
investment. It's incredibly freeing in many ways. Also, one of the nice parts about working here recently is in the past, because I was doing a morning show for Louisiana, so my entire week would have been 15 hours of just LSU Tiger depression, New Orleans Saints depression. At least I get to come here. I get to talk about conspiracy theories and bullshit and other teams. So no, it's really free. Because look, dude, the Saints have not drafted a first round quarterback since 1971. Oof. Guys, it's 50 fucking years.
That's crazy.
Dude, ever since Arch Manning. So yeah, I'm look, keep sucking, see what you got, then let's draft a QB.
What round did your dad go in?
He actually went to the USFL first.
Oh,
he had a daughter in college. He needed money. That draft was first, and so he went there, and then he ended up in New Orleans after that league folded.
You kind of stepped on the I was going to make a joke that he was, but now I can't. You said he had to support his family, so I can't make it. I was going to be of course he went to the USFL. He's a bum. He couldn't get drafted.
Hey, look, I'll always say this about you. Look, USFL had Reggie White, Herschel Walker, Jim Kelly, Steve Young.
They were on to
some
something.
Fucking dogs in that league.
That's a great documentary. They were on to something. All right, so we're, Jerry, we started this with the plus signs and kind of firing away. We've brought people in. You got a whole board in front of you. Thursday, Sunday, Monday. Where are you going, or what are you looking at in terms of your favorite touchdown scorer this week and why?
So one of the teams I've adopted are the Indianapolis Colts, and the reason being, I mean, quite honestly, one of my best buddies works for the Colts, and I just made so much fun of him during the offseason about Daniel Jones and everything else and how fucking ridiculous it all was. But now I watch them, and I've been cooking up this new take where they are the Kirkland brand Philadelphia Eagles. They got a great offensive line. They got a quarterback that's not necessarily going to overwhelm him. I mean, he's not anywhere near Jalen Hurts, right? But he's playing real winning football right now. They have an incredible running back, great deep. They're just solid. They're not as solid as the Eagles, but they're kind of built in the same way. And so where I'm landing for my anytime this Sunday is going to be Daniel Jones, anytime touchdown. I think it's plus 185. I kind of just want to bet anytime first and 2 TDs plus, because they do the tush push. And so anytime, if they get near the goal line, dude, they'll just tush push Daniel Jones. They don't give a fuck about throwing his body out there. And they use it very effectively. And look, you have these quarterback whisperers that can just do these reclamation projects, and it's obvious that's what Steichen is doing with Jones right now.
So Jones is 9-1 to score the first TD.
Yep.
Anytime plus 165 and 2 TDs at 11-1. So you're putting in at 165 in terms of the
I'll
best
go
bet.
1 unit on anytime, and then I'll split a unit between the other two.
I like that.
And just see what happens. All in on Indiana Jones, Danny Dimes, whatever you want to call him.
Gruden loves him.
He does. Listen, we needed him to get rid of it at the Giants. By the way, that line screams Saints this weekend too. Saints are favored.
Yeah,
the Giants, that line screams.
I took a few years off of betting the NFL. I've been back in it now. I've been okay this year. I've been like 5, whatever, doesn't matter. But I'm still readjusting to the NFL lines. I've just been so balls deep in college forever. Look, I hope the Saints win because I think Spencer Rattler has played well enough to deserve a win. He's 0-10 as a starter. And you got to think no Malik Neighbors in the Superdome. You should be able to scheme up Jackson Dart.
Yeah, Dart on
he
the
was
road,
fun.
too.
He was fun. He was frisky. But he wasn't like great.
Yeah, he wasn't
not
great.
Phenomenal numbers, but he was a much needed change. You just
Yes.
wanted to, if he was gonna, I mean, Russell Wilson could have done that, so it's better to just get the new guy.
I agree. Look, his legs are a huge element, and the Saints have traditionally sucked against rookie quarterbacks. It's crazy. I don't know why. It goes back years, but who knows? But I don't know. I hope the Saints lose. Honestly, I want the first overall pick.
Yeah. All right. Final question. You're an offensive lineman. Which position group that scored touchdowns did you feel was the nicest to offensive linemen in terms of taking care of and this and that, or incorporated you the most in the celebrations?
Oh, it was the running backs. But I also played for Les Miles at LSU, and we were so we were just a running offense, right? We'd just run power into 8-man boxes all day. So when the running backs got in there, we used to have a competition for who could get on the TV first celebrating with him. And they always showed love to the homies up front. So, yeah, definitely the running backs, dude. Those are my fucking boys.
Who was the running back?
We had a lot. We had Stephen Ridley, Kenny Hilliard, Alfred Blue, who ended up being really good in the league.
Oh, yeah.
Ridley was great in the league as well. Michael Ford, he played for a while. When I was younger, it was Charles Scott, Keelan Williams. They were, I feel like they were probably 9 or 10 guys that at least were on rosters for a couple of years in the NFL.
Pretty sick.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, it was just that run with the SEC where it goes. So, all right, Daniel Jones, best bet from T-Bob. Appreciate it, bro.
Thank
Keep
you, brother.
killing it.
All right, boys, holla. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, T-Bob.
Was Daniel Jones on your radar, Jerry? Because I feel like with Hank,
Hank likes to bet the quarterbacks a lot to score.
All right. That makes sense.
I do too, but I'm I usually bet Bo Nix or Herbert.
All right, so Jerry, we usually start with I don't want to say personal life shit, but we said we're gonna go off the grid. 7:52 this morning, road rage incident did not involve me. You ready for it?
Yeah. I thought you were gonna go with it.
I thought you were gonna be like, oh wow, okay, any reaction. All right, either way. All right.
Oh, by the way, I am a fan of watching the clips on TikTok about the road rage. That's great.
I know. I know people don't believe it. I definitely have it. I just haven't done it.
I don't have it at all, by the way.
I get irritated, but either way. All right. Driving down a main road today. I'm in the intersection. As it turns, your car is in that intersection, blocking. Right? You know how when you're pulling up and then you're sitting in the intersection.
Is it a light? Is it a stop
No,
sign?
it's
Is
not
it a light? What is
it's
it?
a four-way. It's a two-way stop.
Okay.
Main road, I'm going down with no stop signs. Stop sign here. Stop sign here.
Okay, so stop sign on the sides of you.
Yeah, we're at a true T in the road. Two here, two here. Okay.
Yeah.
As it pulls up, I obviously know now I'm in the crosswalk. I'm like, fuck. I look to the right. The guy coming who's gonna go across looks at me and mouths. He's like, "You're an asshole." I'm like, "Okay, listen. I understand I'm wrong. Are you going left? I'll move up." So now there's a road where you obviously drive, and then a road of cars or a line of cars parked. There's space behind it, like an empty space. I pull behind that car, okay? Somebody else makes a left to get behind me, so I freed that guy up. Now this guy makes a right. So I wasn't really blocking him. Granted, I shouldn't have been in the intersection, but he's got to wait for the line of cars anyway. So I pull and I look, and I'm like, all right, well, you called me an asshole, what? Just so you could, go? I don't get it. So you start doing that thing where, I'm going to itch back. I let you get out of the whatever. I start to itch back. He itches. The two of us are itching. He stops the car. He gets out. What the fuck?
Gets out?
Oh, yeah. I'll fucking kill you. I'm like, buddy, it's a fucking misunderstanding. Okay, you said you weren't making the right. Here we go. He was hot. 7:52 this morning.
Yeah, that's what I'd love to know the law behind that, because I am, I have a concealed carry gun license. Right. I am a gun owner. What I don't know, different states are different.
Well, but I mean, you worry.
I feel like in Florida, you could just if someone says they're gonna kill you, just shoot them in the chest and you're good. But I don't know about different states.
Dude, I
you
don't
know?
listen. If I was did you kind of judge edge back in and it was a little kind of pain in the ass from what I did? Yeah, but it doesn't justify. Also, you were making the same. What are you mad at? That you're making the same right and we just all got stuck? I didn't do a goddamn thing. I was sitting there. I'm like, this guy's out of control.
Yeah, road rages. People are crazy. I'm a guy like this. Listen,
Then at the next light, he went one street. At the next light, he's got to wait for 9 cars to make a left. I drove past
people
him.
are just always in a rush. Rico. The
Lunacy.
thing is this.
Lunacy.
Let's say I go to a restaurant and I don't know, I order I don't know, chicken parm.
Okay.
Say I order a chicken parm, right? And they bring me veal parm. I'm just gonna eat the veal parm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't affect me. People go crazy with restaurants and their dishes and traffic. And listen, I drive an hour and 20, sometimes an hour and 40, 50 to work. It's brutal. It sucks. But people are just in a rush. I just let everybody go. I don't give a fuck. Just go.
It's hard. I think
just go.
I think the fact that when you're in my wife says it all the time, why do you let traffic affect you? You can't go anywhere. I'm like, no, you don't understand. That's what affects me.
That you can't go anywhere.
That you're trapped. Yeah, it's being
Maybe
trapped.
you're just claustrophobic.
No, it's just that you can't, there's nothing you can do to make this better. There's no way around.
No, the traffic here too is.
That was the big thing about COVID. At my age, I wasn't going out a ton.
Yeah.
5 or 6 years ago, still aren't, even less now. But I hated that they were you can't go out. Hold on a second. Don't tell me I can't go out now.
Oh, with the COVID.
You know what I mean? That's
I never paid attention to that.
Yeah.
I did whatever.
You're
Why don't you take the ferry? Have you ever tried that?
You're in Staten Island.
I was only driving down the block. It was a residential on Staten Island.
I'm just saying in general, traffic into the city, maybe
Oh,
that
no,
could
I've
be
been
good
taking
for
the
you.
bus. Jerry's making fun of me Monday night.
But the ferry,
bus
you're
home.
on the boat, you're outside, you could have a little.
It's more stops.
I don't
though.
want you
It'd
taking
be
a bus because I don't want you to get stabbed or God forbid. These people are crazy on buses.
Nah, express buses are pretty good, man.
Yeah,
pretty empty. Express buses are pretty good.
I'm not a fan of trains and buses. I feel like I'm gonna get killed if I go on
trains. Trains are where the lunacy rides.
There's a train at the corner of my house. I could walk to the train and take the train and be at work in 35 minutes every day.
Really?
Yeah, or I suck it up and drive an hour and 20, hour and 30 every day. I'd rather drive. I don't know. I don't want to be stuck on a train and get attacked or something like that.
That's not bad. 35 minutes, huh? That might be good for some people moving there. It's not a bad deal.
Oh, whoa. Listen.
It's not a bad deal.
You're not, let's stop with you're not moving. So let's get on with the touchdown scores. Stop putting that out there.
Same song and dance. We've heard
Same
it all.
song and dance. Fucking on the merry-go-round, this guy.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing. Just, there's cracks in the pavement, Jerry. Don't fucking pile on.
Fair.
You get the updates. Great job with the logos, by the way.
Those logos are good, right?
Little Easter egg. All right,
Yeah.
Thursday night football. I don't like when these games on Thursday nights are West Coast. I want my night games to be night games. I know that's fucking old-fashioned. I don't like that it's still sunny out when these games kick off.
They get dark, though.
They eventually get dark, but I don't like it. Something about, I don't like it.
Okay, fair.
Brock Purdy, Ricky Pearsall, both questionable, hopeful to play.
Juwan Jennings, too. Did you see that?
I did not, actually, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he's up in the air if he's playing, too. This game, the Rams might beat him by 40.
Yeah. Tyler Higbee plus 400. When facing the Niners defense, tight ends have seen more red zone targets and caught more TDs than opposing wide receivers through 4 weeks. I fucking love this guy at Western Kentucky. I know, you don't have any interest in mid-major football. This guy was a beast at Western Kentucky.
I wouldn't even know what mid-major is.
Yeah, okay. Blake Corum plus 290. Williams scored. Hold on a second. Rams backfield is a lot more evenly split than it was in 2024. Williams is still carrying most of the load, but Blake Corum has played between 24 and 30% of the snaps in the last 3 weeks. We saw him take a TD away from me a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it was brutal.
He nearly split the touches against the Colts. Williams scored 3 TDs against the Niners last year, but if touches become split, maybe Corum can vulture one. Kendrick Bourne plus 360. Pearsall nor Jennings practiced on Tuesday. That could mean an increased role for Bourne. You also look at King of the End Zone with DraftKings. I like Bourne for this one. Since 2020, Bourne has scored 13 TDs, and 8 of them have been more than 19 yards. Everyone kind of gets fixated with this king of the end zone longest touchdown. Longest touchdown night might just be 28 yards.
Yeah.
31 yards. You know what I mean? That's all you need to get in the mix. Higher looks on Thursday. I like him for the touchdown. I like him for king of the end zone. I like Kendrick Bourne for a touchdown, so I'm going with him with 360. What do you got Thursday night?
All right. You might remember this name. He used to play for the Rams last year. Demarcus Robinson came back from suspension last week. I think he had 2 targets, 1 catch for 20 yards. Feel like a little revenge spot. I think Pearsall might not play. Maybe Juwan Jennings doesn't play either. Gives him the opportunity to be on the field pretty much 24/7. So I'm going to go with Demarcus Robinson. I think he's like plus 425 right now.
Okay.
Long shot, but
That's what we do here.
Yeah.
I think you got to lock in a little bit more. I'm pretty sure I had Sutton Monday for the Broncos. I'm pretty sure you said you had Nix.
Bo Nix,
Yeah,
anytime touchdown.
last week.
Yeah, he was in one of my parlays too.
See, if you were just firing away on the solos, I think you get too involved.
I have so many. The problem is I
know.
have so many parlays that it's hard to,
I know.
But
We've been
because
pretty good with the sheet. We
Yeah,
also had
the sheet's good.
Gainwell last week too. Was getting
Yes.
more, obviously the injury helped, but Gainwell
Yeah.
firing away.
Oh yeah. My problem is I just have too many different parlays, and sometimes I have the same guy in different parlays, and sometimes I don't. It's just all over the place. Because I like stuff Wednesday, I like stuff Thursday, Friday.
Makes sense.
It just
London, Minnesota's already been there for a week. 36.5 is the total they're playing Cleveland. Matchup's the lowest total of the 51 games in the history in the international series. Carson Wentz has faced Kevin Stefanski twice in his career, scoring a total of 27 points in those matchups. Total,
Wow.
not
Wow.
average, total of 27 points. I'm definitely going to fuck this name up. Quinshawn Judkins?
correct. Good job.
Nice job. Plus 170.
That's my play, by the way. I love him.
After sitting out the first game to deal with on-field issues and his contract, Judkins is averaging nearly 90 scrimmage yards a game and has scored in each of his last 2. So that's, I'm sure, why you're on it. I'll roll the dice here with Jalen Naylor plus 600. Cleveland's got a great defense. You're obviously going to focus on Jefferson, Addison, and Hawkinson being out. Give me a guy at plus 600 to score this. I don't think there's going to be a ton of TDs in this game. So if I'm going to fire away, I might as well be going with a 600.
Yeah, no, Jalen Naylor could break one too. He's fast as shit.
Yeah.
I like him. He's a good play. I just like Judkins. I drafted him in fantasy pretty late. Actually, did I even? I drafted him with my I think second to last pick or last pick in fantasy. He had to sit him for a couple weeks, but he's been good, man. He's in there. He could really fucking bang too. He's strong. I like him.
Sunday Night Football, New England at Buffalo. Mike Vrabel has faced the Bills 5 times. In his first 3 meetings, Buffalo scored a total of 43 points, but in their last 2 matchups, Buffalo scored 72. Josh Allen has never rushed for more than 27 yards against Mike Vrabel's defense, but he did throw for 300 plus in his last 2 games against Vrabel. I kind of break the trend there. I think Allen, you can't limit Allen forever.
No,
I think I'm going
can't.
over the 30 yards. I think he breaks something there. In Allen's 12 games against the Pats, the average total score is 42.6, with both teams combining for 40 or more in 8 of those games. You can look at Keon Coleman. You can look at Stephon Diggs. You can look at Ramondre Stevenson. The odds are still being finalized.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a Sunday night game, so DraftKings is tightening it up as they go. I'm gonna go with Joshua Palmer. I fucking rolled the dice last week with Ray Davis. They did not blow the doors off of the Saints like I thought they would. He didn't get a lot of looks, obviously, at all. But I think they keep spreading around in Buffalo. They're a team that scores a ton. Give me Josh Palmer, whenever his odds come out. What do you got Sunday?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Stephon Diggs.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with him only for their little revenge factor. Former team, Bills. I could see him scoring a touchdown that game. Also, I think, this is a stretch, but I think there's a chance Patriots can win this game.
Yeah,
I know that might sound crazy, but I think they could win this fucking game, dude. I know 7.5.
even
a lot of
in
points.
Buffalo though. See,
I
that's
do.
where I
do.
Okay.
Bills do not have the best run defense at all. Their rush defense is actually pretty bad, I think. I could see them pounding the rock, Trevion Henderson, I think He's the rookie from I think he went to Ohio State. I don't know. I don't watch really college football that much, but he looked good. Vrabel's going to try to take Josh Allen away, limit him. I could see the Patriots sneaking one out here.
All right. Monday Night Football, Kansas City at.
What, you didn't even like? Like I could see that maybe. You're just like, oh, Monday Night Football. Like you hate the pick.
No.
You hate the pick. Just say you hate the pick. It's fine.
No. I do think teams who look invincible, and also if you start to look at, where if you just had to pick one team a week to just win the game, it's going pretty good in the first couple of weeks of this season.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of upsets. They get it back with the Shockers a couple of weeks in a row. So I for sure think we're eventually going to get a, oh my God, type one. You got it really. What's been really the biggest upset of the season this year? Giants against Chargers, so to speak. Browns against Packers, right?
Yeah, probably the
for
Browns,
sure.
Packers
But that's about it, Jerry.
Yeah. The spread in the Giants game was like 6. I think the spread in the Packers game was
7.
10?
Oh,
Was
yeah.
it 10? It might have been 10.
Might have been a little less with those injuries, but yeah, I mean, just no upsets. You're going to start getting the run now where you just blind bet every underdog. My opinion.
I love.
You got to get through that run.
I love the.
I know it's been a while for Hank's hungry dog, so we'll see. All right, Monday Night Football, Kansas City at Jacksonville. Mahomes is 5-0 lifetime against the Jags and 5-1 in the state of Florida. This is a massive game if you're Jacksonville to separate yourself to where you're going. Jags defense has recorded 3+ takeaways. They lead the league, pretty sure, in each of the first 4 games. They are just the third team in the last 20 years to do so. Mahomes is 15-8 to the over in road starts at night, though the Chiefs and Giants did go under the other week. Travis Hunter, you can look at. You can look at Parker Washington. You could look at Tootin. You could look at Brashard Smith. Jerry, what studio music album comes out this weekend?
I don't even know.
There's really only one that people care about.
Oh, Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce touchdown.
Oh, okay.
Book it.
I like it.
In a fucking Monday Night Football game? Come on, bro. Come on. Travis fucking Kelce, dude.
All right. Listen,
Easy.
I can see him scoring.
Travis Kelce. I don't need to look and deep dive this shit. Travis Kelce, touchdown.
I'm going to go to a pick that I think people are going to actually hate, and it's going to be Pacheco touchdown. I know they take him out.
They can't get shit going on the ground.
I know they can't, and I just feel like something's got to give. He's got to score one. So I'm going to take him to score a touchdown.
All right. Best bets for the weekend.
Vlad McConkey. I'm listen.
Okay,
I love this
so
pick.
much.
I love this pick so much. I think it's like plus 165 right now. I bet him for 4 weeks straight. I will hand up. I bet him for 4 weeks straight. He hasn't scored. But this is the week he gets in the end zone responsibly. And I'll say that again. Responsibly. Bet everything on Vlad McConkey. Responsibly. I said responsibly. You could responsibly bet everything.
I will be sending this clip to Jack to confirm that we have the language that you're allowed to say on. Okay?
That's fair. Okay, fair.
They're still, hold on. Chargers. All right, so because of, obviously, I think the question's still with Washington, we're waiting on a number with McConkey.
Yeah, so he popped up before and then popped back out.
And then popped back down. That's how it works when obviously things are going on and whatever. I'm going to give you a team. You said that they stunk last week and then they almost stole the game. It got really dicey. I don't think their offense is fantastic. I'm trying to pull it up as it goes. But they're a team I just can't kind of quit. I want them to still be pesky. It's the Arizona Cardinals, and it's more of a fade on, where did it go? It's more of a fade on the Titans, who they're playing. I think that Titans team, you saw some of the quotes of what Cam Ward was saying, how bad they are.
Yeah.
I think Arizona minus 7.5. Arizona is 2-2, coming off that brutal loss with Seattle. They got at the Colts next week, Packers, and then a bye. This is a game they got to go have. They get it right. Give me Marvin Harrison when it pops up. So Harrison and McConkey is where the two of them.
So we're going Harrison, McConkey,
Harrison
Daniel
and
Jones.
McConkey. Well,
from T-Bob.
Yeah. So I suggest doing a 2-leg and a 3-leg.
Okay.
is
Yeah,
where
I
we're
like
at.
that.
Because
I
we,
like
you know, we've seen the three. We don't want the three legs dying. It's our show. Give us the two,
Yep.
and just ride the guest picker or put the three of them together.
Yeah, or if you-
McConkey,
or if you're like-
Harrison, Jones.
Fuck Rico, fuck Jerry. I'll just bet Daniel Jones.
Get the ghost. You don't, yeah, or the guest. You could take whoever you want out of that.
Yeah.
All right. Any big picture stuff?
I will say, as far as being a Steelers fan, I do like where they're at right now with the
That division's opened up for you guys, man.
it has. If we could, we got to buy this week. If we can come back, we're gonna face a Browns team with a great defense next week. That's not gonna be easy. If we could win that game and somehow the Ravens lose to the Texans, which I don't know if they can, even though with Lamar being out, Texans offensive line is so bad, but the Ravens defense is fucking terrible.
Right.
That game is a toss up. But if the Ravens could lose that game, Steelers win. I mean, this is going to be.
I
Steelers
told you I
division this
root
year.
for you guys. I keep you in check. I said I don't love your wins and this and that, but like nobody was rooting harder than against the Jets. And I
Yeah,
took them the next week when you lost to Seattle.
yeah, I know.
You're
that was-
bummed.
I
So
wish
I'll
I
get back
was
out there in
thinking-
a couple of weeks and be in there.
When are you
with
coming back out?
I think the 19th October.
Okay, cool.
We still got a big race next week, marathon training.
Oh, okay.
So
Fair.
Sunday of Columbus, but the 19th is another holiday the next day, so that works out, and then we'll get it rolling.
That's fun. Are you going to dress up for Halloween this year?
Yeah, I got you're not gonna care, but it's Rick Majerus is a
No, I care. I got kids now. I care.
Oh right, yeah, Rick Majerus, a college basketball coach, big fat guy. I'm gonna put a pillow with the bald cap and the glasses. He wore a traditional sweater. You're gonna say
Okay.
it's the worst costume of all time, but
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who the guy is, but
there you
I
go.
mean,
So it's
it'd probably be like maybe one person.
yep. You
that
play
knows
to
who it is.
you play to your strengths. So that's where it's at.
I'm gonna be my son's gonna be John Cena. I'm gonna be John Cena too.
I feel like you should be a different wrestler.
Yeah.
Why don't you just be a ref and
Yeah,
give
I
him
don't
the
know.
belt,
I-
the picture?
I'm too small for the big show. Yeah, true. That's true.
You should be another wrestler that Cena always beats, and you let him beat you.
Cena's been losing lately.
Oh yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah,
And maybe I could be maybe like Cody Rhodes or something like that.
that's the good thing I like about wrestling. It's you never know what's gonna happen.
I'll tell you what, I loved
The-
wrestling for so long and then didn't like it for a long time. And then since my son is into it, he's like all in. Like he thinks he's Cena. So,
What's his
He
thing?
told-
You can't see me.
I picked him up from school. True story. I picked him up from school, I think 2 days ago. His teacher came up to me and she was like, "Hey, can I talk to you for a second?" I'm like,
That's
"Yeah."
always bad.
I was like, "Yeah, what's gonna go? What's gonna?" Because he wore a mask to school one day, like a Rey Mysterio mask. He got in trouble for it. And then she's like, "Hey, everything's okay. He's doing great. It was really good. He just, today he said he was gonna give Miss B an attitude adjustment, and that's like, I think that's seen as like signature move." And she was saying like, "Hey, what is an attitude adjustment?" I'm like, it's pretty much when the wrestler picks you up and slams you on the ground. Like, yeah, buddy, we can't do that. We can only do that at home.
My brother got in trouble for writing "suck it" on his folder in 3rd grade.
Oh,
in
yeah.
a Catholic school.
Yeah. Wrestling's great.
Yeah, it's
We should start a wrestling pod and call it wrestling.
yeah, I'm not getting in that fucking. Things are going okay. For
I'll tell
me.
you what, I wish that show was back because now that I'm into wrestling, I'd like to watch it.
Yeah, you'd watch it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you'd see the guys. You could bring them in. Yeah. So,
Exactly.
all right, King of the End Zone Thursday night. We'll be back next week with House Call. Jerry and
All right.
Terry, brought to you by DraftKings. Enjoy it.
See you next week.